Welcome to episode 9 of Shop Vlogs. Today's cutting board day. We've got a 12 by 48 charcuterie board that we got to make, as well as two of the smaller ones, the 7 1/4 by 10 3/4. I got someone waiting for two of those, so we'll go ahead and do those today. And this episode will stretch to tomorrow, but you guys will see it, well, as soon as the clip comes up in this video. But we'll rip everything to length. I have some ambrosia maple and a little bit of hickory. This piece of hickory has some challenges. I'm not entirely sure why I picked it, but we'll make it work. It also has a decent bow in it, so that might be a problem, but we'll worry about that when we get to flattening it. Yeah, let's start the table saw. Actually, what we need to do first is cross-cut some of the maple down on the miter saw. So we're running our C12 FDBH, this is the shadow line saw. I need two sections out of this board that are 48.5 inches long. The basic design of this, I'll put a screenshot hopefully of what it's supposed to look like, or maybe a photo of the computer screen, whatever. But one of these is going to be the main piece in the middle, and then the rest I need just to have strips on the outside. So I actually like the other side of this board a little bit better than this one. I want the most interesting part of it, which is definitely this part. Oh, and this is a 44 tooth general purpose blade by Diablo. So I checked with my calipers, and this end was this way by like 1/10. And I'm pretty sure I know when it happened, I just never checked afterwards. When we were ripping, I think we were ripping the bottom and top channels for the trusses of the trailer. And we were working with some lumber from Menards, and one of the knots was loose, and the blade grabbed it, and it went boom, and I saw this whole table flex up a little bit, like really quickly. Nothing's broken as far as I can tell, but that probably knocked this fence out of alignment a little bit because the blade is a little closer to this end than it is this end. So, well, it reads exactly the same on the back as the front, at least according to my calipers. I'm gonna run a test cut. And also, I moved the whole fence this way like 1/2 inch because this indicator was all the way at one end of travel just for it to be the distance from the blade to the fence. So now it's sitting right in the middle. Everything is tuned and calibrated, hopefully. I even checked 90. 90 was fine. I didn't have to change anything there. But we'll go ahead and see how it works with this hickory. I noticed all my cuts on those previous 5 pieces were a little curved, so this should hopefully give us the least resistance. I want to show you something because this thing is dead straight. That noise you're hearing, by the way, is I need to clean the top of this table saw. It's kind of gummy from all the pines, so everything's kind of like vibrating across it instead of sliding. But I I want to show you something. Okay, so I have a light shining across it. And I don't know if you can see that. But we've got saw blade marks coming from the front and the back side. You can see if I tilt it one way, you can see one side. If I tilt it the other way, hello, so you can see the ones going bottom to top, and then you can see the ones going top to bottom. So I've got saw blade marks from both the front and the back edge of the blade, which means this is perfectly straight. The reason you're seeing saw blade marks at all is because the blade is kind of gummed up. It's got some pitch on it, but that's pretty darn perfect right there. I also want to say that getting that level of perfection on a table saw is incredibly rare, and that's only possible because this table saw is so easy to adjust and it's so well made. So a huge shout out goes to Metabo HPT for this C10 RJS. I purchased it obviously, but it's just a fantastic table saw. It's so rock solid and dependable. Enough talking, let's cut some more wood. Kind of run into a situation where I don't have enough good wood. Let me make a call. Alright, quick change of plans. I am actually going to go to Decker's Custom Woodworking in Fremont. I have 3 pieces of hickory. I need 4. I bought this from KenCraft, but Adam says he's got some 4/4 for me for $3.75 a board foot. So Fremont is closer than Toledo. We'll go there. Alright, see you when I get back. Alright, so we got this piece of hickory. Unfortunately, it's mostly white, but whatever. It'll add some nice color variation. So, the only thing with this is, it's currently 15/16, and we need it down to just under 13/16 to match the rest of the material I'm working with. So, we're going to run it through the 1812. And yeah, let's get it. Alright, I was really debating with myself whether or not I wanted to continue this video or whether or not I just wanted to trash it. Okay, so I have everything cut. This is going to be, what is this? This is a Corgi. This is a Terrier. Drop my circ saw because I forgot that's there now. So we have our cut list. Everything's ripped for 12 to 48. I haven't come up with a name for this thing. What I'll do is when this gets done, I'll take some pictures of it, kind of post it around in some Facebook groups, see what the interest is. For the price point, I'm selling this one for $120. That price was given just because I wanted to sell them. If I were to do pre-mades, instead of trying to sell a custom order, I'd probably do somewhere around $150, $160. It's just because that's what I see others this size selling for, with similar, what do I want to say? Not patterns, but the level of complexity. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to get clear this table out, lay our plastic down, get our standoff blocks and our culling boards and our clamps and all that ready. I have to wax my clamps actually, because glue is starting to stick to them, because I haven't waxed it in a while, so. Let's go ahead and do a time lapse of that. Woohoo! after episode, what was it, 7 of Shop Vlogs, I'm like, I'll take a more humorous direction in my videos. And then, yeah, that kind of didn't happen. I kind of ended up just rambling. Look at this lovely picture of a bit set. Oh, what was that supposed to be, Goofy? Oh, yeah? And little side note here, I do still plan on making a zero clearance throat plate for this thing. The whole reason I'm doing that is because when you do really narrow stock, you end up with like little 1/8" ow, that's sharp, pieces of wood that just go down here, and then it can sit on the blade and get the teeth really hot and dull the blade really quickly. So if that can't happen, you don't have those issues. So yeah, should also make ripping thin stock quite a bit safer. I am a big fan of safety, especially when it's easy, you know? All you have to do is make a throat plate. I might make a whole video about making a throat plate out of this thing. Okay, so the main clamp length I'm going to be using for this is 24s. I have 6 of the 600-pound Bessies, the 2.5-inch throat depth, and I think I have 5 of the 24-inch 1,100-pound 3.5-inch Bessies. And I also have 7 24-inch Harbor Freight clamps that are basically a copy of these. So do the math, I don't know how many clamps it is, but now I have to get all my C-clamps out. I've got this setup out. I think I'm only going to be able to do one of these at a time because, well, the one is so long and the clamps are going to be going this way instead of the way they normally go, so. Alright, let's get the C-clamps out. Oh yeah. The shit in my eye. Well, let me tell you guys, this is just so complicated. It's wow, it's so complicated. Where am I going with this bit? I have no idea. Two things I don't like about this. One, these pieces of hickory are mostly white, but because I'm not a piece of shit woodworker, I'm not going to orient the grain direction wrong just because I think it looks better. Two, there's a bit of warp in some of these. I'm going to have to somehow figure out how to put a culling board in the middle of this. How long are we going to procrastinate before we actually do the thing? Glue. Glue is important. You know what's better than glue? 2 glue. Alright, I need a white wall, right? Over there! Ah! That might be a little creepy. That'd be a little too creepy for the video. Those of you wondering what the hell is wrong with me, I'm not alone. I have 5, but definition of 36 to 40s, but yeah, there's no room on this table to do. Volumetric fuck ton of planing it is. If only I had a 13-inch planer, that would be great. Laguna, please send me a 13-inch planer. Actually, Laguna, please send me a P25. I'll love you forever. Where the fuck would I put it? I don't even think I have well, I can get 3-phase power. Is a P25 a 3-phase? It has to be. It's a 15 horse. Yeah, it's gotta be 3-phase. Well, I'm not seeing any gaps. There's one. Nothing a little bit of blindness can't fix. It actually looks pretty good. I'm just not crazy about how these don't really line up, but we shall see. It should be amazing looking when it's got finish on it. But anyways, if this is the end of the video, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. Check out dogsong-woodworks.square.site for any of the cutting boards that I make. I promise you they're all amazing. We've got flower displays, we've got birdhouses, we've got... yeah, that's it. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Thank you for watching. I'm kind of curious how many thousands of pounds of clamping pressure is on this right now. For some reason, when I made space on my phone to be able to record the latest videos, I somehow must have accidentally deleted the walkthrough of this, but this is what it looks like finished. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.